Narayanam namaskritya naram chaiva narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayam udirayet nashta prayesu abhadresu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhakti Bhavati Naistiki Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshulunmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swavadantikam Vandeham Shri Gurun Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Sa Shri Rupam Sagadatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Visakhan Vitam Sa He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gorangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrisavanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sundivyaye Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavya Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 8, Chapter 3, Gajendra's Prayers of Surrender. Text number 13. Chitragyaya Namas Tubhyam Sarava Adhyakshaya Sakshine Purusha Atma Purushayatma Mulaya Mula Prakritaye Namaha Chitragyaya Namastubhyam Sarvadhyakshaya Sakshine Purushayatma Mulaya Mula Prikrataye Namaha Chitragyaya Namastubhyam Sarvadhyakshaya Sakshine Purushayatma Mulaya Mula Prakritaye Namaha Chitragyaya Namastubhyam Sarvadhyakshaya Sakshine Purushaya Atma Mulaya Mula Prakritaye Namaha Word for word translation. Chitragyaya unto the one who knows everything of the external body. Namaha. I offer my respectful obeisances. Tubhyam unto you. Sarva everything. Adhyakshaya who are superintending, managing. Sakshine who are the witness. Paramatma or Antaryami. Purushaya the Supreme Person. Admamulaya who are the original source of everything. Mula Prakritaye unto the Purusha avatar, the origin of Prakriti and Pradhana. Namaha. I offer my respectful obeisances. Translation and purport by Divine Grace. Let's see Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada ki. I beg to offer my respectful obeisances unto you, who are the Super Soul, the superintendent of everything, and the witness of all that occurs. You are the Supreme Person, the origin of material nature and of the total material energy. You are also the owner of the material body. Therefore, you are the Supreme Complete. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. Please repeat. I beg to offer my respectful obeisances unto you, who are the Super Soul, the superintendent of everything, and the witness of all that occurs. You are the Supreme Person, the origin of material nature, and of the total material energy. You are also the owner of the material body. Therefore, you are the Supreme Complete. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. Purport. Who is speaking? Huh? Gajendra. To who? Which Lord? Lord Krishna. Okay, thank you. Proper said in the purport. In the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 13, text 3, the Lord says, Chitra gyam apchapimam vidhi charvas chitra subharata. O son of Bharat, you should understand that I am also the knower in all bodies. Everyone of us is thinking, I am this body, or this is my body. But actually, the truth is different. Our bodies are given to us by the Supreme Proprietor. The living entity who is also Chitragya, or the knower of the body, is not the body's only proprietor. The actual proprietor of the body is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the Supreme Chitragya. For example, we may rent and occupy a house, but actually the owner of the house is the landlord. Similarly, we may be allotted a certain type of body as a facility with which to enjoy this material world. But the actual proprietor of the body is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is called Sarva Adhyaksha because everything in the material world works under his supervision. This is confirmed in Bhagavad Gita chapter 9, text 10, wherein the Lord says, Maya adhyakshena prakriti suyate sa chara charam. This material nature, working under my direction, O son of Kunti, is producing all moving and unmoving beings. From Prakriti, or material nature, come so many varieties of living entities, including aquatics, plants, trees, insects, birds, animals, human beings, and demigods. Prakriti is a mother, and the Supreme Personality of Godhead is a father. Aham bija prada pita. Prakriti can give us material bodies, but as spirit souls, we are parts and parcels of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 15, text 7. Mamaivam so jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatana. The living entity, being part and parcel of God, is not a product of this material world. Therefore, the Lord is described in this verse as Atma Mula, the original source of everything. He is the seed of all existences. Bijam mam sarva bhutanam. In Bhagavad Gita 14:4, the Lord says, Sarva yoni sukanteya murtaya sambhavanti jaha tasam brahma mahad yonir aham bija prada pita. It should be understood that all living entities in all species of life, or son of Kunti, are made possible by birth in this material nature, and that I am the seed-giving father. Plants, trees, insects, birds, and aquatics, demigods, beasts, birds, and all other living entities are sons or parts and parcels of the Supreme Lord. But because they are struggling with different mentalities, they have been given different types of bodies. Namaha mana sastrini indrani prakriti sthani karshati. Those they have become sons of Prakriti or material nature, which is impregnated by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Every living entity in this material world is struggling for existence, and the only salvation or relief from the cycle of birth and death is evolutionary process, is full surrender. This is indicated by the word Namaha. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. That is the end of the purport to text 18 of Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 8, Chapter 3, entitled Gajendra's Prayers of Surrender. Hare Krishna. Okay, in this chapter, in 4 verses, Gajendra offered obeisances to Antaryami, the super soul. Why is he offering obeisances? He said, Namastubhyam, my obeisances unto you. Who is that? Chitragyaya. Chitragyaya. You, I know to some extent what is happening to my body. Therefore, I am not Antaryami. But you, Sarva Adhyakshaya, you who is the superintendent, you are the superintendent of everything. You, the witness of everything. Not only that you are the witness of everything, you also give permission for everything to take place. Therefore, you are Antaryami. You knows not this my body. You knows everybody's. Therefore, Namatubhyam, accept my humble obeisances. And Prabhupada put it in a very better way. Here, Gajendra does not just offer obeisances to Krishna. He begged to offer his obeisances. This is extreme humility. Gajendra is very, very humble. What is making Gajendra to be so humble that he's not just offering obeisances, he is begging to offer obeisances. What is behind this? What is behind Gajendra's humility is humiliation. Gajendra has been humiliated here by crocodile. He has no choice. He has to surrender to Krishna. So for anyone to become very humble, there is an absolute necessity to be humiliated. Without humiliation, no humility. You can preach it on asana and give seminar for years or to thousands of people. Without humiliation, there is no humility. Gajendra is humiliated by crocodile. For one who is pious, when he is humiliated, he will take shelter of the Supreme Personal Godhead. As Gajendra is doing here, he has no alternative. And what has made him pious is because of the practice of Christian consciousness he has performed in the past life. It has taken him to this point that in his humiliation, he surrendered to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Naturally, yes, surrender himself. So humiliation is making him to become humble, to offer his obeisances, to beg to offer his obeisances to Lord Krishna. So in this verse, we can see the mood of Gajendra in his devotional life. There is no pride here. Gajendra has no pride. He is not proud being a devotee. He is not. He is completely free from pride. Therefore, he naturally offers obeisances namas to Byam. Sarva Adakshaya Shakshine. You witness everything. In other words, Gajendra is telling us here that there is nothing like nobody sees what I'm doing. There's nothing like that. Everybody is being seen. And the personalities who are seeing us, even if you're inside the water, you are in the ground, you are in the air, wherever one may be, there are billions of people who are seeing us exactly like the camera is pointing on our face. The camera is pointing at the face of every living entity in this material world. This one we can see grossly, but there's a subtle camera which is pointing at every living entity. Wherever we may be, we are being seen. So Shakshine, Krishna is a witness of everything that we are doing. Not everything that we are doing, everything which we are thinking, Krishna knows all. So Gajendra is very much aware of the position of Krishna, being the Supreme Personality of Godhead, not just an ordinary person. He knows Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead beyond everything. He gives permission for everything because he witnessed everything that we are doing. Therefore, he naturally offers obeisances to Lord Krishna. This is what is happening in this verse. Now, Prabhupada is referring to Bhagavad Gita. Chitra gyam chapimam vidhi sarva chitra su bharata. O son of Bharata, you should understand that I am also the knower of all bodies. Isn't it amazing to understand that? That Krishna knows everything. How many living entities, human beings on the planet? Want to do mathematics? When we go to school for a few years, we're very proud to have a certificate. We can understand the position of Lord Krishna. He knows every single person. Every single person. Not only human beings, the plants, the trees, the aquatics, the beasts, the birds. Krishna knows all. Can you imagine what Krishna is doing? No, he's not doing like that. Krishna is not doing like that. He has his mystic power that, that he has nothing to do struggling to understand anything he wants to understand. Krishna does not struggle for anything. He knows everything by himself. That is Krishna. He knows everything. Before anything happens, Krishna knows. Actually, it is Krishna who will detect, go and do like this. You had a desire to do this in the previous life. You have forgotten. Now you should do it. And sometimes the devotee will get bewildered when we see certain things happening to our life. Why am I suffering like this? Why am I suffering like this? Why are things happening to me this way? The answer is that we are conditioned souls. We have forgotten what we have done in the past. But Krishna knows the conditioned soul. Krishna knows everything we have done, not just in the past. Since time immemorial, Krishna knows all. So he is bringing everything that we have done before us. So an intelligent person will not ask Krishna, why these things are happening to me? An intelligent person will understand, yes, these things are happening to me because this is what I deserve. I have done these things in my past. And Krishna is simply bringing it before me. A devotee or somebody is wondering why my colleague in office is always after me. This person is after you today because you were after him or her in the past life. The super soul tells him or her, this man sacked you in the past life. Now you're in a better position, sack him. And then he says, why this man is after me? Because you were after him in the past life. Krishna knows everything. He knows. That is why pure devotees are never perplexed in anything that happened. They are never perplexed. They are never bewildered. Mahatmanas to mam parta devim prakriti mahasritaha. Devi prakritim. The Mahatmas are never under the delusion of material energy. Why? They know Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. And he supervises every activity. They are not deluded. They know us everything. Therefore, whatever happens, they have only one word. Thank you, Krishna. Not why me, Krishna. Condition will ask Krishna, why me, Krishna? Pure devotees say, thank you, Krishna. I should have suffered more than this. But you are so merciful, you are very kind that you have reduced it to this. Thank you very much. They don't ask Krishna why. Because he knows. So Krishna knows everything. He knows everybody. Please, you try to understand this, that Krishna knows everything. Krishna knows everything. He knows everybody. So we should not deceive ourselves by thinking that what I am doing, nobody knows. My room is locked. I am alone here. So I am very powerful. I'm very intelligent. I know how to play the game. We know how to play the game. When Krishna will bring the result back to us, we'll ask him, why, Krishna, you are doing this to me? Therefore, to avoid asking Krishna or making more offenses to the previous one we already done, we should try to avoid what is necessary to be avoided now, so that we don't ask Krishna why. Such things are happening. We will simply appreciate Krishna and smile. Thank you, Krishna, that you are helping me to pay my debt. The moment I'm free from debt, I will not suffer the way I'm suffering again. The debt which we have owed, the sinful debt, is making everyone to experience whatever that is going on in our life. So Krishna does not cheat. So every one of us is thinking, I am this body, or this is my body. But actually, the truth is different. Our bodies are given to us by the supreme proprietor. When I asked one devotee, how is your body? He couldn't answer. I repeated the question 3 times. How is your body? He couldn't answer. Don't you understand? He said, I have never get a question like this before. How is my body? Usually it's, how are you? Right? How are you doing? That is Sudra's question. This is how Sudra asks. How are you? A Sudra acts like that. A devotee will never ask like that. How is your body? Because a devotee knows that you are different from the body. So you're asking the condition of your body, the condition of your bhajan. Pure devotee, when they meet the pure devotee, they ask, how is your bhajan? Because if we are spiritually healthy, we'll be materially healthy. If we are spiritually sick, we'll be materially sick. So devotees, they asked, how is your spiritual health? So when we ask a question, how is the body? We should understand that we are different from the body. We are not this body. The body is a machine, jantra arudhani mayaya, given to us by Maya. This is a machine. We are sitting on this machine of the material body, and it's being directed by Maya, Prakriti. God is saying here, Prakriti is directing everything that we do in the material world. The Prakriti is directing. Not we are not directing, we are simply sitting on the machine or the material body, and the material energy is directing all our wanderings. Jantra Arudhani Mayaya. Arudhani. Maya is directing. And we are helplessly sitting on this machine. And the machine is pushing here and there. So we should understand that Krishna is the supreme proprietor of this machine, this material body. He is a supreme proprietor, it's given to us. So this body, in the 10th canto, this body, it is said, it does not belong to us. This body belongs to your mother or your father or the president of your country or the demigods. The last person is fire. We are going to be cremated, right? This is fire. So this body belongs to all these personalities, not to us. We are simply, proper give example here in a purport. We are simply the occupant. The Dehi and the Deha, they're different. We are the Dehi in the Deha. We are simply occupying this body by the quality of our previous lives. The activities which we have performed in our previous life gives the present body which we have now. So in Krishna consciousness, everyone should know his or her future. That is the purity of our philosophy. Our philosophy is so powerful that we can know our future very easily. You don't have to meet any astrologer to tell you your future. Open Bhagavatam will tell us our future. How do we know that? Just look at activities which we are preoccupied with now. What is prominent in our consciousness? Any thought which is predominating our consciousness 24 hours a day is what? Is our future. Because Bhagavad said, whatever we remember at the time of death, we must take to it without fail. Not mistake. Without fail. Take to that. So what are we going to remember at the time of death? The things which we are constantly thinking of. The thing which is predominating our consciousness. The thing which is our deity. The deity in our mind, the deity not in the temple. We have a deity in the temple, but we have deities also in our mind, in our hearts, that we are meditating upon 24 hours a day. That is our future. If the deity in our heart is the one in the temple, that is wonderful. That is great. But if the deity in the heart is different from Krishna, that's our future. It means that we are not going to get Krishna. We are not going to remember Krishna at the time of death. We are going to remember what is predominating our consciousness. So we should understand that the living entity who is also Chitragya, or the knower of the body, is not the body's only proprietor. The actual proprietor of the body is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the Supreme Chitragya. For example, we may rent and occupy a house. So we have rented this body. And we have occupied this body. Maybe we have the money to rent it for 100 years. Or some of us, we don't have money to rent it for 100 years. 50, 60, 70, whatever. But how much we have rented this house, it will get expired. When our rent runs off, we're going to vacate it and take another house, another rent. Ignorance makes the change of house to another house a very big problem. That is ignorance. Ignorance makes the movement from one building to another building a big issue. Now nobody wants to change, even though the building we have now, earthquake will still break it down. We still want to keep the building. Although we have a palatial building more than this, but ignorance is making us to be very attached to what we have and not wanting to move forward. That's ignorance. So, Christian consciousness is the solution to show us the way. How to occupy a body which will not be changed. A body which will remain permanently. That body is available originally. It's available. That one who is very, very fortunate to have that body will not have to change it again. One will simply understand that Krishna, you are the supreme personality of Godhead, who is the origin of Prakriti. As Prabhupada put here, he is called Sarva Adhyaksha because everything in the material world works under his supervision, which is confirmed by the Gita. Maya Adhyakshana Prakriti Swatesa Characharam. This material nature working under my direction, also known Kunti, is producing all moving and unmoving beings. From Prakriti or material nature come so many varieties of living entities, including aquatics, plants, trees, insects, birds, animals, human beings, and demigods. So Prakriti is the mother. For a mother to have a child, there must be a father. And the Supreme Person of Godhead is the Father. Aham Bija Prada Peter. I am the seed-giving Father. Krishna did not say, I am the seed-giving Father. I'm the seed-giving Father of human beings? Everyone. So what do you understand by that? What do you understand by that? Krishna said, I am the seed-giving Father of all living entities, not just everyone. All living entities, all. He is a father. Means what? He is a father. And why are we surprised? Why do we surprised? If we understand this verse, I'm Bija Prada Peter. If you understand this verse, why are we surprised? Why are we bewildered? Why are we surprised to see a Muslim becoming a Krishna devotee? A Christian becoming a Hare Krishna devotee? Why are we surprised? Or one who is not having his or her body from India becoming a devotee of Krishna? Why are we surprised? Many Hare Krishna devotees are surprised and bewildered. You were not Hindu. Why? How did you become a Hindu? How? Can you tell me why you became a Hindu? That is ignorance of Bhagavad Gita. One who understands Bhagavad Gita will know, I am taken to Krishna concept because what? The seed-giving Father is Krishna, the Supreme Person of Godhead, who owns everything. So to become a devotee of Krishna shouldn't be a surprise for a devotee who knows this verse, who understands Bhagavad Gita. It should be a normal thing. Oh, welcome, brother. Welcome, sister. We have been waiting for you for a long time. This will be our mentality. This will be our consciousness. This is Krishna consciousness. Prakriti can give us material bodies, but as spirit soul, we are part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita. Mamai Vamsa Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatan. Mam Amsa is Sanatan, but now is Jiva Bhuta, Jiva Loke. He's a conditioned soul in a conditioned world. What is he doing? struggling with the six senses, including the mind. So material existence means what? Material existence, the Prabhupada said, it is not a happy life. It is simply a struggle to exist. That is the experience of everyone. For one who is very sincere, can understand that material life is just a struggle to exist. Not for anything. One cannot be happy or satisfied in any material condition. The highest person in the material world, in the material universe, the highest person in the material world, who is that? How happy is Lord Brahma? How secure is Lord Brahma? How happy, how satisfied is Lord Brahma? The highest person. The demons are constantly harassing him for boons. And after getting boons, the demigods are harassing him for the boons they are given to the demigods, to the demons. Because now the demons are in trouble. The demigods are in trouble by the demons due to the power Brahma has given to them. So, is that happiness? Is that satisfaction? So if the highest person, the person who is standing up, the sun has not reached him, what about the person who is lying down? What is the hope? The Brahma, who is the highest person in the material world, is not happy, not satisfied. What about those who are less than him, his creatures? So struggling to become comfortable in the material world is ignorance. It will never happen. It will never. You remember that story? What is that? It's a mouse was being disturbed by, by what? What did he do? He went to the sage and complained. See the process from mouse. What did he come to? Tiger. And now as a tiger, what happened? I want to eat you. He was satisfied? He was never satisfied in any condition. Even to the topmost level, he was not satisfied. The person who has given me this position, I want to eat him. They say, oh, go back to where you came from. This is our situation in the material world. We should not look at the mouse. We shouldn't. We should look at ourselves. This is what we are. We will never be satisfied in any material condition that we may be in this world. Whatever condition we may be, we still need more. We still need more. We still need more. We will never be satisfied. The only satisfaction will come through Krishna consciousness. Gajendra had been fighting with the crocodile for years. The same thing we are doing. We have been struggling with our six senses, which include the mind, for many lifetimes, since time immemorial. Can we point hand to one person who is completely satisfied in material struggle in this world? But every one of us is thinking that you are not so intelligent like me. That is why you're not succeeding. I am going to make it. So anyone who thinks like this is the worst person, because we are not going to make it. This material is not designed for that. Even if one becomes a president in a prison house, you are still a prisoner. So whatever we may be in this material world, we are prisoners. So we should follow the full self of Gajendra, to surrender to Lord Krishna in our condition. Whatever is our problem, if we're intelligent, don't struggle for yourself. Surrender yourself to Krishna. If you surrender yourself to Krishna, surrender your problem to Krishna, your problem will become Krishna's problem, not your problem. And when our problem becomes Krishna's problem, it is already solved. Because Krishna has no problem. He has no problem. His problem is only to enjoy. So if we surrender to Lord Krishna, we're going to enter into Krishna's situation. Proper quoted from chapter 14 in this verse. There's another verse. This one is text 4. But text 2 says something. Something very, very nice. So look at it. So Lord Krishna said, Idam Gyanam Upasritya. Idam Gyanam Upasritya. Upasritya means what? Shelter. No, take shelter. You should take shelter of this knowledge. Krishna said we should take shelter of this knowledge. Which knowledge? This Bhagavatam, this Bhagavad Gita. Krishna said we should take shelter of this knowledge. He said, by becoming fixed in this knowledge, one can attain to the transcendental nature like my own. What is Krishna's nature? Sat Chit Ananda. This is Krishna's nature. So Krishna is what? Come and join my nature. Come on. Krishna consciousness, that's what he's doing. Come and join my nature. Let us not refuse. We should, tell Krishna, yes, I have to join. Because it doesn't make sense to tell Krishna no. We have been saying no. All over. The no has been keeping us here since time immemorial. And what has been the experience? Only suffering. So we should become intelligent by telling Krishna, yes. I should take to your nature because your nature is wonderful. Hare Krishna. Comments or question? Yes, sir.
Thank you for the class. My question is, since we are reading from the chapter where Dhira is offering prayers of surrender, so what are the key ingredients for us to surrender? Because obviously we hear so many classes, but practically it becomes difficult at times, and sometimes you don't even remember what you heard. So what are the key ingredients which we can follow step by step to actually reach that level of surrender?
For anybody, devotee or not devotee, to do something, anything at all we want to do, for anyone to do something, we should know about that. Is it not? If you don't know about it, no interest. There is no interest. And if there is no interest, no enthusiasm, no determination, no energy, nothing. So if we want to surrender, to Krishna, we should hear about Krishna. We must hear about Krishna. That's the first thing to do, we should hear. We should try to understand what surrender means. Surrender means what? Why? Why should I surrender? Why? You see, everybody is surrendered. Everybody is surrendered. Directly or indirectly. Is anyone in this room here who is not surrendered to hunger? Hunger. Anyone who is not surrendered to hunger? No, today I'm not going to eat. No. Right? You can do that in the Ekadashi we're struggling. After Ekadashi, you will look at the time. But what was the time for breaking the fast? we are surrendered to hunger. That every day we are rushing. Sometimes you see devotees, in their bag, prasadam plate is inside their bag. To the classroom. They are going to the class with their prasadam plate. Look at Sankirtan devotees. You don't see? Their bag contains not Sankirtan book, not books. It is prasadam plate inside the Sankirtan bag. It's containing not books, it's prasadam plates. Means that all the while we are sitting in the class, when will this finish, Prabhu? When are you going to finish this class? He's sharing prasadam, not Nama Tubiam, Tarvacheta, Gyaya Nama Tubiam. He doesn't hear that one. That will not enter. It's prasadam, Sarira Bijajal. Oh, yes, that is the mantra. We are surrendered to hunger. We are surrendered to anger. Every little thing. We are surrendered our senses. Who cannot sleep? We are surrendered to so many things in this material world, which is keeping us. We are surrendered to Maya. And Maya is directing us, do this, do that. We are helplessly doing and following. We are surrendered. But that surrendering is ignorant. It's dangerous. It will keep us in the material world. So we should become intelligent to turn it to the right thing. That is Krishna consciousness. The same thing we are doing, just turning that side. That's all. That's Krishna consciousness. We are already a faithful servant to Maya, just turning this side to become a faithful servant of Krishna. That's all. That's all. We are all Mayas, Dasi or Dasas. No one is free. No one is free. No one is free. Krishna consciousness means to be released from being a slave to our senses. I became the slave of Krishna. That's what it means. For us to do this, we have to hear. Why should I surrender? Why? Because if we don't surrender to Krishna naturally, if we don't bow down our head to Krishna naturally, willingly, we are going to bow down to death. Who can say no? Tell me one person here who will say no. So those who are wise, they say, the only thing which is sure and certain in this world is death. We are surrendering our head to death unwillingly. Why can't we surrender our head willingly to Krishna? So we should surrender. Just for this reason, we should surrender. I'm already surrendered in the wrong way. Let me make it the best way. Turn it to Krishna on the other side. That's all. For us to do this nicely, we should surrender. A foolish person cannot surrender. A foolish person cannot surrender, he cannot renounce. Only an intelligent person will surrender. We cannot become intelligent on our own. We have to hear from an intelligent person, one who knows the truth. So we hear. The Prabhupada said, I opened the International Society for Krishna Consciousness to give chance for people to hear. Just come and sit down and hear. That's all. And what is the effect? The whole world becoming Krishna conscious. So here, Prabhupada did not make a mundane miracle like other cheaters. He made a pure spiritual miracle by transforming the soul. Through hearing. See, for us to surrender, please, a foolish person cannot do it. We have to know why I should surrender and to who. We should surrender to Krishna because if you don't, there are only two things. There's not like three. It's only two. Either it is Maya or Krishna. There's nothing like I'm neutral. There's no neutrality here. Even if we are neutral, if you want to be neutral, you are not inside, you are not outside. What is your position? That's a ghost. That's a ghost. You cannot enjoy what is taking place inside. You cannot enjoy what is taking place outside. What is that? It's a ghost life, miserable. So intelligent person should not be a ghost. We should either become a gross materially and enjoy sanctification, or you take the devotional service, become a pure devotee. That saves life. So to surrender, we need to understand. Krishna is our natural, original father. And there is nothing we are going to do about that to change it, that Krishna is not going to be our father tomorrow. There's nothing like that. He is originally, and that is his position. And our position is originally a servant. It's part and parcel. Not that tomorrow you're going to be something else. No. He is a supreme master, originally, eternally, and we are eternally the servants. This is our position. So the word constitution is used for us. We are constitutionally a servant. That cannot be changed. Even if you become a pure devotee and have gone back to Goloka, we cannot become Krishna. Because we have not been Krishna before. But Krishna has been Krishna. We have been pure before, so we can be pure again by practicing the pure process of Krishna consciousness. So we can be pure again. Like we are practicing now to regain our lost nature. So we should hear, then we can understand, yes, I need to surrender. After all, I'm already surrendered to Maya, and what is my gain? Torture, suffering, varieties of difficulties. So the original person I should put my head to his feet is Krishna. There is no suffering. Everything is blissful. So let me just turn to him. That's all. And then we'll look at what are the symptoms, what are the things, the qualities, what are the qualities that surrender has? What are the qualities? Surrender has 6 qualities. For a beginner, a condition, a neophyte devotee, we deal with 2, out of the 2. Accepting things which are favorable and rejecting things which are unfavorable. This is the beginning. If you want to surrender, this is the beginning. These 2 things we have to deal with it. A Madhyam Bhakta has 4, and Uttam Bhakta has 6. So for an Uttam Bhakta, he is maintained by Krishna. He does not depend on anything. He depends fully, only on Krishna. That's Uttam Bhakta. So he has the 6 qualities with him. He's a surrender soul. Atma Nivedana. No personness, no body. Krishna. So we should begin from here. What are the things I should avoid, even though if I like it? Right? But they are not approved in the scripture. They're not approved by acharyas. I like it, but the scripture does not approve it. But because I want to enter into Krishna's nature by surrendering, I should willingly accept them. Or, Rupa Goswami said, a neophyte devotee takes to Krishna consciousness not out of spontaneity. It is out of loyalty to the spiritual master. The Guru said, don't do this. It's okay. Many devotees are not taken to Krishna consciousness out of loyalty. They are not. It is out of circumstances. Do you understand? Huh? It means that sometimes we can do it. Right? A person who is loyal will not do it. A person is loyal will remain to yes, yes, and no, no. It's a loyal person. Okay, I told one devotee wrote me a letter, and he said, I'm struggling with my senses, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing this, I'm like this, I'm like this, I'm like this. So I said, oh, wonderful, Prabhu, this is very, very nice. Very nice. I want you to look at it this way. You are telling the spiritual master like this, so I want you to tell me sincerely, you should tell me sincerely, if your spiritual master write you a letter or call you on the phone, hey, Prabhu or Mataji, see, your guru, you know, your guru, I'm very, very sincere with you disciples. I'm very, very sincere with you disciple. So I'm not going to keep all the principle again. I'm going to keep only two. You clap hand for your guru? Jai Guru De. Yeah, great. Who will do that? Who will do it? Nobody? So when you disciple write a letter to a spiritual master like that, how will he feel? Jai, wonderful disciple. Yeah, this is the first class disciple I've been looking for. Right? We should be human. We should be human. Before we do something, we should look at it. How will this person feel when I do this? So we are expecting a bona fide guru, so we shouldn't expect a bona fide disciple? We shouldn't? How does it work? You are expecting a bona fide guru. You should ask yourself if you are a bona fide disciple. You should check. So, Rupa Goswami said, a neophyte devotee take to Krishna consciousness in the beginning out of loyalty. Let us at least become loyal. By falling, the Guru, I promise Guru I will not do this. Okay, let me not do it. Not do it. At the beginning. And the things which I should do, but I don't like it. We should do it. Even though you don't like it, you should do it. Because that is what the Guru approved. That is what the scripture approved. You should do it. It's the beginning. The do's and the don't. Things which are favorable, you should accept. Things which are not favorable, reject. So we should begin from here. The beginning of surrender. So it's not that, okay, now I've had, in the importance of surrender. Now I know I should surrender. I know I should surrender. I've accepted to surrender. Now I surrender. We put on dirty and say, no. now we have to enter into real thing by understanding the things you should do and the things you should not do. We should begin from there. All right?